All right, so this one I actually thought was a package from my new job, but it's actually a Kickstarter that is delivering early, and that is Pantheum. So if you're not familiar with Pantheon, this is actually one I kickstarted last year. Uh, kind of took a little bit of a risk, I guess. A risk meaning like I think this is the first game from this publisher and designers, and so, but I was really enticed by the gameplay of building out these actions in this grid, and so I took a bite at it to see how it goes. This is one that I think the ads was always like they were putting two games in the microwave or in the oven, and then this game popped out kind of thing. So, Pantheum, Demigods of Olympia. I'm going to zoom in here for y'all. Let's see. Whoops. So, got here early, which is great. Always a great thing to have a Kickstarter get here early. Pantheon Kickstarter edition. So, this is the Greek gods have just defeated the Titans, leaving the world in ruins, and Zeus has tasked some of the other gods, that's you, with reshaping the land and creating forests, mountains, and rivers according to your plan. But beware, your divine siblings have different vision for how the world should be. Their abilities, let's see if we can outwit our rivals. So, this is by Archwood Games. And let's pop this open and see. This looks like a slightly smaller than Ticket to Ride size box. We have our rule book here set up. Okay. Walking through the different actions. Let's see. Rolling the dice, moving your god. So we got some roll and move. Uh-oh. Perform an action for a column. Perform the action column here. We have the green, red, and blue. Recruiting demigods and scoring. We have the different ability layout here with the different artwork. Artwork looks pretty good. The colorless and then the epic demigods. And we have solo mode and just our little reminders here on the back. We have our punch boards here. Let's see how we... nice, easy to punch out. Nice thickness to the cardboard, which is nice. We have the different tiles for the different colors, looks like. This is going to be the different columns that you're going to be at least starting off with, and then you'll upgrade them as you go. We have our little tokens here. We have our tray. We have the dice, which is... Ooh, what is this? Is this heat transfer? Okay. There. We'll stand these and baggies. We have our cards, as well as this kind of reminds me a little bit of Code Names, where you're each going to have one of these and you're trying to make... This is like your plans for the layout of the land. So you're trying to make your forests and your mountains and your rivers, and nobody else knows. So I'm kind of curious how that'll work in the game. This might be solo stuff here. I'm not sure how that would work. Okay. Let's take a look at the cards real quick. Pop this open. We have Icarus here. Some Icarus cards. Looks like it has a little bit of information to the cards. I don't hate the layout. I like the pillars on the side is interesting. You got the different columns that it's going to go with. I don't know if that's victory points or not. We have the red cards here. The green cards. A couple copies of each card here. Orion. Okay. To see who the artist is for this game, I'm not sure. Perseus. Alright. The colorless ones, Achilles. Alright, and then we have Pandora. Alright, and these are probably your different characters. You can play as Apollo, Ares, Demeter, and Aphrodite. Okay, so we have that. Let's take a look at the dice upgrade. If I can pop this open real quick. Got it. Okay. So instead of standees, I did like the way these figures look, but here we have this dice. Interesting. This is definitely I don't know, interesting like little D3 you got going here. But it's like etched in color. Like that's cool. I like the marble look. It's an interesting dice. Let's pop out our minis here. So we have this mini here. Let's see. Do I know who this goes to? This is Ares. So Ares, I'm assuming, for the swords, right? So Ares there. We have Apollo here. All right. That's pretty cool. We have Aphrodite here. Okay. And last but not least, Demeter. Hope I'm saying that name correctly. So nice chunky miniatures there. Okay, that's part of that box. Throw some garbage off to the side here. So that's the little deluxe. And then let's pop open this expansion. 3 expansions in one. We have Monsters, Influence of the Immortals, and the Mandates. So let's pop this open real quick. So I hope this is good. I like the idea of building up the different columns and the columns you choose, depending like how you build them up, get stronger as you go. I'm curious about the little area control element to it. Here we got some more little tokens here. Let's see what we got. So you have 16 monsters, 14 demigod cards. Okay. Shows you how to set up, the hoplites, the objectives, how battle's going to work with these monsters. So I'm curious how that's all going to play out. Some more baggies. We have some hoplite wooden tokens. This looks like our, let's see, monsters maybe? I don't know. We have a Nemean lion, echidna, or dragon. Okay. Talos, a minotaur, some birds, chimera, Medusa. Ooh, some more Leviathan. I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm not gonna. Sirens, harpies, Hydra, a griffin, Cerberus, Typhon, something like that. Phoenix, and then you have a hoplite card there. And then we have some more demigod cards. So yeah, I'm hoping this is a good one. I like engine builders. I always like mythology-like games, so this is, I think, a little bit different than other ones that I've tried before. Can I not get this open? Let's see if I can get it open this way. See if I can get it. Okay, there we go. So yeah, so I want to give this one a try. It says, let's see, how many minutes does it say this takes? Does it say? Uh-oh. Oh no, come on, tell me. Oh, here we go. Here we go. 1 to 4 players, 45 to 60 minutes. So that's good. I like that time frame, 45, 60. I go up to 90 minutes. I think 60 to 90 minutes is a good time for games. It's like my perfect sweet spot for a game. So I hope the gameplay. We got Hercules. That's cool. Hope the Ajax. All right. We have what looks like some better god cards with their asymmetrical powers potentially now. I didn't think the other ones had that, so that's nice. We'll see how that goes, how that works. And here we have some other cards. I'm not sure if these are objectives. I'll have to look more into these. I'm sure it's part of the expansion. The mandates, I'm assuming those are the mandate cards. So yeah, so that's going to be, it's not much to do like a reboxing, but that's going to be an unboxing for Pantheon. I'm curious to see how this one is. And I look forward to letting you guys know our thoughts. This is from Archwood Games. So let me know, is this one you think, is this going to be a break, a bust, or a banger? I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. Bust or banger? Let me know what you think. Down in the comments, what's your vote? Is this going to be a good game? Is this going to be a bust? I'm hoping for a banger. See you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.